Well, now it's gonna work. Now you're gonna be able to do it, but against most things, like your block cancel is not gonna come fast enough. That's free. It's like if we compare, let's say we compare the flame strike between a normal halberd, like 571. I want to see if the flame strike is affected by that, and if so, how much. So 571. Chirico, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime resub for 29 months, man. Thank you so much, Chirico. Okay. So it's the same. Well, VG. I thought, you know, I know it scales off of strength, but I thought, you know what, like, there's some weird scaling going on with these, so... You know, like, I don't know, maybe it affects it, but it doesn't. I guess that's that. I was like thinking maybe I can, you know, I can get a flame strike swap that does damage on DEX or something, but I don't think it's happening. I might actually try more flame strike stuff real quick after this, like just to test it. Because I want to see if I can have like something on DEX that actually does like significantly more flame strike damage, because having a flame strike swap is a big deal. So let me grab, I know these have really strong strength scaling. Let's grab like yeah, let's do that real quick. So like, let's just say we go Flame Strike Heavy, and then Flame Strike Fire, right? On DEX, just for the sole purpose of getting Flame Strike damage. That takes care of it. Okay, let's just pretend we have 2 extra strength real quick. And then actually, let's compare it with Keen as well. I want to see, because I might like, if it makes a big difference, I might like rethink the build, if that's a thing. So 576. 576 with Keen. $576 Keen. 649 heavy, which is not bad. So 649. It's actually a lot more. 649. What about fire though? 649 versus 659. So fire here does more. Fire does more, and if I two-hand it, I still get 654, which is not actually that bad. Okay, what if we compare that to like Like, what if we compare that to like an HTS, because this is what I technically have it on. So like if we grab 2 HTS, let's put like one fire and like the other one keen. And actually, you know what? What about flame art? Like, what about flame art? Let's compare the damage between fire and flame art. So 659. Okay, 637. No, not as much. Still at 59. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. I think my scaling is basically the same. It's like... Actually, that's weird because if you take a look at this here... It's weird because the scaling is different, but the damage is the same. Yeah, so this actually does the same. That is so weird. Okay, let's just try the warp axe, because sometimes it has like weird properties. Actually, what about... Like, what if we what if we fire infuse like one that has like high dex scaling? I don't know, I'm like looking for some weird interaction that we might have missed at some point. It's not gonna happen. Like, what if we fire infuse this, for instance? Like, if we fire infuse this, do we get above 659? No, we don't. Okay. Okay, so it's likely 659 is going to be best here. However, let's just take a look and compare the damage with the swing. So like 1004. Let's go against these ones. So 1004. This is the same, really. So fire is just straight up better. Like, fire here is just straight up better. For the flame strike, at least. Yeah, let's just try warp axe, just for the sake of it. How does that translate to a player? I mean, we're not interested in the actual damage, we're interested in the difference. Oops. What the fuck? Didn't put the right thing on it. We're not interested in the actual damage. We're more interested in the relationship between one another. Like, after that we can see, like, how much it does versus an actual player. But for now, we just want to see if one does more damage than the other, for instance. So like that. So then basically what we want to see here is now we're going to compare the damage between a fire one and a keen one. So let's do that. This guy should be a good enough target dummy. I didn't see the damage. So 329. So you see that? Holy shit, that's a huge difference. 329 versus 286. Okay, so let's keep fighting now. Oh, that was weird. Insane timing. He's gonna die. Bro. A lot of them are laggy too. They kind of jumped on that. Okay, guess that's done. Scary laggy fucks. Okay, so like we get about 50 more without shard. Like that's a huge difference actually. So basically here what I should be doing is really putting those fire. Even if I'm on DEX. Like I do lose damage for the running attack, but we most definitely use these. Like most of the time we use these for the flame strike anyway. So let's keep them fire. Let's keep them fire and I'm thinking, like, what's the side damage like this? 699 versus like 699 versus so 100 less, pretty significant. But our flame strike is going to do more. Let's try it. No hit. What is that range though? Like seriously. Let's use the structure back there for the cover. The input. Okay, blue should be on the other side. Bro, this fucking range, like, is so obnoxious. Not worth it. Okay, all three of them are there. Insane DC, man. What the fuck?